Good evening. So I'm going to be doing a review and unboxing of the Cosori uh, air fryer accessory set. This particular one is for the 3.5 litre one, the smaller one, which is $26.99. They do a larger one for the 5.5 litre, which is $29.99. Okay, so I imagine that this one was originally meant for the United States. As on the box, it's got 3.7 quart air fryer accessories, where in fact it's in the UK it's 3.5 litre. So yeah, so the accessories you get in there is you get a cake pan, you get some skewers, a rack and skewer, you get a metal holder, silicone mat, a pizza pan, and some sort of silicone egg mould thing, whatever it is. So I'm just wondering, you know, I paid, like, as I said, $26.99. Is this going to be worth the money? I'm probably not going to use all the accessories anyway. So obviously it's got fancy advertising on there and all the specifications. All got non-stick coating. The metal holder is stainless steel. The skewer rack with skewers is stainless steel. Silicone mat, heat resistant, egg bites mould. Yeah, so nothing superb about that. But let's open it up. Cosori stuff comes pretty well packed, as the air fryer did. So it comes with a thank you card. Comes with a 2-year warranty as well. How you on earth you would try and get that replaced, I don't know, but open to find out what else you can get out of your purchase. So leave a review, join the Cosori Facebook community, which I'm in, join the Cosori family. That's about it for that. Contact directly for excellent support. Okay, so okay, what's this one here? Is a quick start guide. Package contents and do's and don'ts. Obviously that would have to be read at some point, but not by me. Right, so I've got 2 boxes. The first one, let's get rid of that. Everything's pretty well packed with this Cosori stuff, I must admit. Look, even the... It's nice to see something come complete for a change. Okay, so in this box here, I've got... Get rid of that. I've got some wire. Trays, or whatever you want to call them. So this one, I imagine is for the, if you want to make kebabs or stuff like that. Looks even both sides. So, is there any difference there? No difference. So I could see how that would work. So in this one I've got the skewer racks, the skewers themselves. This is the skewer rack, and you get 4 of them. Yeah, the ends aren't that sharp. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, but you can, I don't know if you can see that, they're a bit blunt, but yeah, so I imagine you just skewer meat and vegetables on there and cook it like that. So if you was going to use these, if you can see this, get this out of the way. if you're going to use these, that's how you would use them. You'd obviously put your vegetables on there and your meat on there. I'm not sure what this bottom bit is for. I suppose if you wasn't doing kebabs, you could use it for something else. Put on there chicken maybe or something. But we're going to have a look at that in a minute, how that fits in the air fryer. And this, well, that I think is just a metal holder. So again, I'm not quite sure what you'd use that for, to be honest. Maybe putting the cake pan on. I don't know, but yeah, I'm sure it's there for something. So let's open this other box and see what this has got in it. Again, another well packaged item. Right, and this one is the cake pan, but obviously you don't have to use it just for cakes. It's so these two here are stainless steel, and this they call a pizza pan. It seems quite heavily coated with non-stick coating, whatever they're using there. But yeah, that's actually called, I believe, a pizza pan. But to me, I'd probably need about 4 of them to make it worth my while. And by the time I've done that, I might as well cook a big pizza in the oven. But I'm sure you can use it for something. This is something I'm sort of not too sure about. This is the egg mould. Now this might actually be quite handy. Let's get it out for you. So the egg mould, I actually noticed on the box it's spelled M-O-L-D, which probably isn't the best way to describe it. It should be M-O-U-L-D. But anyway, the egg mould has got like a silicone lid. So you can put stuff in here and you can put it in the fridge. Now I did have a think about this and I thought, well, or a freezer. If I made like a chicken or something like that, the stock I could pour in these moulds, cover it and just put it in the freezer, and whenever I needed some stock it would be there. I'm pretty sure you could use it for lots of other things. I haven't ever cooked an egg in this air fryer before, so I would probably consider doing it. But now I've got this egg mould, although I have no idea how to use it. And of course you get the lovely lid with it as well, so it's quite a sticky little lid there. Yeah, so I would say it will come in handy. It's not essential by any means. I mean, you know, I've lived this long without using an egg mould. So yeah, well, we'll just have to see. It could come in for a variety of uses, and it fits in the air fryer. So yeah. Actually, I'm also thinking maybe you could make like miniature Yorkshire puddings. Maybe that's pushing it a bit farther. But although, having said that, this, I could see myself making a Yorkshire pudding of this. Although it'd probably be for 1 and 2 at a push. Yeah, so that would be handy. Or even a toad in a hole for 1 person, which would be me. Okay, so lastly, oh, I thought it was lastly, but it isn't. Just found something else. This is a silicone mat. Now I bought a couple of these with holes in off the internet, to put in the bottom of the air fryer. I do use them occasionally. I don't use them all the time. Again, not quite sure what that's going to be used for. There's no holes in it apart from one hanging hole. It's like a honeycomb effect. I need to read the instructions because I have no idea what I'd use that for. Maybe it's for putting a hot pan on. Could come in handy for that. If you toading a hole in that, onto that. Lovely. But I do have things in my kitchen you can put all stuff on. Yeah, so I'm pretty sure that will come in handy for something. Bearing in mind, this is getting quite expensive for what it is. Okay, lastly, this is probably going to be used quite a bit. This is the cake pan, and I'm not talking just about cakes. You know, I could make a toad and a hole in that. I could probably make some sort of casserole or something in it. I don't know. I'd have to try it and see what else you can use it for. But it has got a handle which you can lift it out and lift it and put it back in to the air fryer. So it's going to come in handy. I don't know if all these things like, does that fit in that? Would that fit in that? Well, yeah, that fits in that. So you could have chips in the bottom, then you could have, I don't know, chicken wings or chicken bits in the top, fries in the bottom. But using that is going to scratch the non-stick surface, so probably that's not meant for that. But yeah, I'm sure it'll be handy for something. So this is all going to fit. Well, let's find out. So this is my, let's just get a better view of that. This is my air fryer. The Cosori 3.7 litre, I think it is. I keep confusing it with 3.5. But yeah, so if I was to put this cake pan in, that sits in there. So yeah, that would probably work for something. I'm not sure what. I'm not really a chef, air fryer chef, so I have no idea what stuff you can make in this really. Again, if I was going to make I don't know, a toad in a hole or a batter Yorkshire pudding, that would go in there, which would hold it obviously, which is good. So yeah, that's going to come in handy, and so's that cake tin as well, I think. This skewered and for the kebabs. This does fit in there. Obviously, you would have to put it in first and then put the kebabs on it. The end of this has got like little hooks on them, so when it goes in, it sort of hooks in place, so it's not going to fall off. So yeah, if you can imagine, I've just noticed something actually. Maybe not. I thought that was angled. I thought this was angled, but it's not. And it's quite annoying if you want to try and get these hooks off. So yeah, not sure that's a great idea. But to me, is that angled? No. I think it's the way these hooks sit, because one sits at the bottom and one sits at the top. So yeah, that's probably why it's angled. I thought maybe the actual rack had an angle on it, which it doesn't. Not quite sure why the other side is the same. The underneath, along here, I don't know what's going on with that. Yeah, a bit weird, that. Like I say though, until you actually look at the instructions, so with my kebabs cooking away merrily in there, I could have some chips in the bottom of that. Some chips in the bottom, kebabs on the top. Bob's your uncle. And finally, so yeah, that would be used. That would be used. Quick go at the egg thing, egg mould. Yeah, so obviously that lid wouldn't be on. I'll take that off. And your eggs would cook in that, however you cook them. I don't, no idea how you cook them, but yeah, whatever it is goes in there and cooks. I don't know if this lid is for storing it or whether you prep up and then store it. No idea. So certainly that leaves this bottom rack. Again, that could be quite handy because you can have chips in the bottom and use that rack for I don't know, steak or chicken or fish fingers. This goes on and on really, but yeah, that would be useful as well. So I'd say so far this has been quite good. Finally, I'm going to put this in again. Is this I'd definitely say that this was going to be for Yorkshire Pud. I'm sure there'll be other uses for it. I've just got something about Yorkshire Pud stuck in my mind at the moment. But yeah, so that's the Cosori. Of course, you need somewhere as well to store all this. So basically, that's it. That's the attachment kit. So do I think it's worth it? Well, $26.99. I mean, you know, it is a lot of money. But if the kebabs come out all right and the food comes out all right, it's money well spent. If you only use it a couple of times and think, oh, can't be bothered with all this, then obviously it's a waste of money. So I'll leave my judgment open really till I've actually tried something and see how that comes out. Okay, so I hope you like this brief unboxing, and if you're thinking of getting one, let us know how you get on with it. Okay, thank you and goodbye.